Sorry, this is bad podcasting, but I was just trying to read this thing and see what we were capable of.
It's okay. Do you mind while you read? May I do some improvisational warm ups by
Yeah,
myself?
please.
I'm on my own here. I don't need you. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Zip, zap, zap. Hey, Paisanos, welcome to the Hard Drive Podcast. My name is Mark Roebuck. I'm here with my friend from another mother,
Jeremy Kaplowitz. How are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing real good, man. We're here. It is Thursday. It's a Monday if it's a podcast. If you're listening to it, I guess on a Monday. I can go through the whole days of the week, but I won't.
Name one other. Just one
a lot
other.
of other things. I could say a lot of shit right now. So, hey, if it's on Thursday, it's Thursday again. It's the Thursday after we recorded this.
I'm convinced you don't know any other days now. That's my...
Jeremy, I know other days. Now,
Let's move
on. I know plenty of days.
It's a writing episode of the podcast, Mark. We're doing a writing episode. We're going to write an episode of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which came out in 1989.
Yep.
We're
going to try something different. We're going to do pens on paper, so you're going to hear a lot of scribbling.
A lot of scribbling. Just quiet scribbling. No, we're going to be writing a script in final draft. It'll be our first draft, but we'll be writing in a final. And we're
etching in stone. We etch in stone as we write, is our style, right?
Yeah.
Like, as in, there's no second.
That is true. It is kind of our final draft in the sense that there's no second draft.
It's live. We're here live. You know, this is. We're like the Evel Knievel of, aspiring spec script of the 1980s, screenwriters.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth.
I really lost steam there.
So I don't know if you can hear the New York City sirens behind me, but that's right, folks. That's some real. We're in New Mario now, dude.
Yeah, man.
I don't live too far from where those brothers plumb. So,
dude, yeah, man. What's going on? Some kind of plumbing emergency outside?
Yeah.
Do you need to check your pipes? Are you okay?
Yeah, someone got sucked into a comical furnace, but don't worry, they'll just come out shorter. What was I gonna say? We are gonna say everything, so don't worry if you're listening.
Say it all. We'll say it all.
If you're listening and you're
like what we're writing.
How can I?
What you meant.
We're gonna do the stuff. We're gonna say the voices, and we're gonna.
I had your back. I just had no idea.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that you'll yes and me. Where I'm like, we're gonna say every word, and you're like, all right,
fuck it. We don't
crack open the fucking dictionary, dude. Aardvark.
My old friend Kent Tucker used to do a really funny, absurd kind of stand-up short jokes and stuff.
Okay.
And he'd just be like, "Hey, here's something I don't say a lot: conquistador."
I like those little form breaking.
That's really funny.
I saw a comic once do a joke like that where it was like a little bit about me. My social security number is 823, and just like fake. That's just fun.
Real fun
Stuff right there.
Good. It's fun to have fun. That's one of mine.
That's one of your big ones.
It's my big ones. It's fun to have fun. Number 2, now we're barbecuing. Don't overuse them.
I've never heard you say that one, so I appreciate that. It's a exclusive.
Well, we work together on a largely professional level, and that's when I share with the boys at night.
All right. So before we get into it, let's get right into it. The big question that we have on our plate right now that I think that people listening on Twitch will help us out with is, what should we write this article about? Or not this article, this episode. So I think maybe we should
animated segment, right? Animated segment, not Lou Albano, not someone coming in, but this is animated. Last we wrote an animated one, was our controversial and well received. I'm gonna say.
Yes, last time we did it was Mario meets Link, right?
A sausage link to the past. Truly one of my favorite episodes. One of the most fun times I've had doing this, and I think the end result was really nice. We perform it as we write it, and then we do a run through at the end. It's a fun thing we like to do.
Now, I think most of us agree that it should be an 80s movie, right?
That's typically
But
the
it's
thing.
not. It doesn't have to be. This is
it
gonna be a
doesn't have to
cartoon.
be.
To be clear, we're not doing the live action.
The animated segment, as this show, if for some reason, if you didn't know, welcome aboard. But we were formerly the Super Mario Brothers Super Show,
Mm-hmm.
and we tore through all these, and we missed them, so we're writing some more to have.
Now,
And
sorry.
it's no, I was gonna say, like, the movie parody thing is also. I just wanted to with that remind people that it was off, and like it's okay if we don't adhere all the way to it, or that may very well be in the spirit of the thing. It's so often just the clever title and nothing much.
Yeah, that's fine. But
But just
we'll
fun. It's a lot of fun.
probably if it's a movie that we both know, we'll probably want to make.
Of course,
it.
that's the fun of it, though. Yeah, you're right. And I've seen some. So it looks like you're throwing up a straw poll.
Yeah, I want to put a poll. So I didn't even consider that we could do a Captain N episode, but I don't know what that would even fucking be.
I think we've been in a Mario place all day.
Yeah, let's do Mario.
We've been taunting Mario online at this point. I really think
we'll do a Captain N episode down the line, though, for sure. So real quick, I just want to say, last week we watched Evil Dead 2, so I'm putting in my own. I think just the original Evil Dead would be a great one. Just like the Evil Dead, it was Evil Dead 2, whatever the fuck.
You get creatures, you get a cast of people in an isolated place. It's all there. Yeah.
Great.
I saw more than one request for a Zoom reunion episode, which I think is
reunion episode.
That's if we went a little more modern,
what that would be.
I have not seen. I think there's a lot of those happening, and I've not seen.
Would it be the cartoon characters though? They call up like Mario. That's kind of interesting. Like, the problem is in a Zoom reunion, they usually read an episode.
Well, right, because yeah. Well, it'd be one.
Would this be an episode of like Mario and Princess Peach drop in on Zoom and they just like talk about what they've been up to the last?
Yeah, so maybe it's less,
years.
Maybe it's not in the fact that the characters are acknowledging the reunion, but just like it's these characters today, just on a Zoom call.
This isn't. This was almost like this is like a different from the actual show. This would not be in the format of an episode necessarily.
It's like how they did like whether it's like the Connors or something. It's more like a check back in is how it would work. I think, right? Yeah. What are they up to? What are they up to now? Sort of deal.
Okay, let's see what else.
There'll be a lot of dialogue because you can't have too much. You can't have too many wacky.
Yeah, that would be an almost like a sketch more than it would be an episode. But that's okay.
We don't want to write ourselves into the corner by having to do too much writing. We would like to have some effects or people falling down or they fart or something when we're in a bind. I'm just saying,
Yeah. Okay.
If we're in a bind, we'll have a monkey show up and do something funny. Let's remember that for later. You can just write that in there. It's harder to do on a Zoom call.
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Save the Axel. What?
Tron, the Toadinator, Blade Plumber, Toad Alone is interesting.
Toad Alone, that's fun. The
Toad Alone. Mario and Luigi could be like.
I'm just gonna put Home Alone though for now.
Oh, as like the reference point. Yeah, sure.
Right.
That could be appropriate. Hey man, I know you had your heart on the Evil Dead, and we'll see how the votes go.
Yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck we do, man.
But it's Home Alone seasonally appropriate if that matters is all. You know what I mean? That's just if it matters.
I haven't seen Home Alone in so long though. I barely remember it, which I think is probably perfect for writing an episode of the Mario show.
I think so.
What else are we looking at? Ratigator's sick, Ratigator's angry, Ratigator's horny.
You have to work backwards. You have Toad holding off, I would think, Koopa and whoever, Mouser or something. All
right, no, so hold on. I'll throw in the names of the, so this would be Toad Alone. I think honestly we should maybe cut the Zoom reunion thing. It's just like so different.
It would be a challenge. It's not that I don't like the idea, but I just think there's something like, this is like, we're trying to, not that we're not going to do it without finesse and care and ambition, but we're trying to knock one out here, Sometimes it's like I got a hard drive article I have to write. Like, why did I pitch this weird conceptual thing I have to like figure out now?
Right.
When I could have just wrote a joke about Mario, but
I think it's a good idea, and I'm down to do it down the line, but I don't think it's what we're doing today.
The Coop Father.
So I'm just putting all the fake titles. I think I'm gonna put the evil bread, the pizza, the evil bread.
Oh, evil bread is good.
What rhymes with evil?
Evil.
Not really anything.
Full something like he's full. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. But also, yeah, it's being pointed out, Mario Alone is the title they would go with, because we always joke about how they're famously like not clever, or the
Right. I know, but just for our own sake, if you come up with Blade Plumber, I feel like you have to do it.
yeah.
Toad Alone is, and to be fair, they did do Toad Warrior.
They did do Toad Warrior, so it's hard to say fully what they do. They're definitely liable to do any of these.
So just real quick,
Man, the evil bread is so funny. The evil bread. Do I get to vote? I don't want to tip my vote.
No, yeah, we'll get to vote. So right now we have The Evil Dead, which is the evil bread, Blade Runner, which is Blade Plumber, Home Alone, which is Toad Alone, and The Godfather, which is the Coop Father, and just Tron. I don't know what Tron would be. Apocalypse Now. I have never seen Apocalypse Now, so I don't even know. Have you seen Apocalypse Now?
It's been a long time. I think I watched it once when I was like, a teenager. I see the sequel, Fury Toad.
Fury Toad is interesting. I kind of feel like they did it already, though.
I was trying to think of Furios. Yeah. Right. It's funny, but I just don't know how much we would bring to it. Although, to be fair, I think Toad Warrior is like mostly Mario and Koopa, and then at the end he goes, "I have an idea, Toad Warrior," and then that's just kind of it. So
they just do it. They just do. I feel like they almost do Fury Road though. Have you seen? You never. This would be a terrible one for this. But have you seen My Neighbor Totoro?
No, I haven't seen that one.
That came out in '88, so it's 1 year before the show, and it's just funny to me to imagine us writing My Neighbor Totoro.
Toad.
My Neighbor Totoro.
If you need me to watch it for a further, thing, that'd be good. I can. That made me think to check. We don't have any new reviews, so I do want to do a good job of that.
I checked.
Okay.
The Shining, but it's just a star. I would just name the Shining Star. All right, so we have The Evil Dead, Blade Runner, Home Alone, The Godfather, Tron, The Shining. I'm
just thinking. I'm thinking ahead a little bit. This is a good list. I'm thinking ahead a little bit about, when you look at everything the Mario show they did, as we've talked about, everything from Crocodile Dundee, 3 Men and a Baby, RoboCop, Star Wars, James Bond. So like all these belong on the shelf next to it. So this is a good list that I don't think we've necessarily seen the last of this. If I'm off the top of my head, I'm saying.
I think that's fair. I mean, what if our podcast just became dedicated to writing all of these episodes?
I mean, I know there's a ton of Mario episode writing podcasts, but I think we might rise one or two more really good ones. I would like to get ambitious. What if we did a few and we could stage we could put them on somehow, whether it be animation or a live read or something, but where it's like we cast it. I don't know, man.
Sorry, I just want to give a huge shout out to your wife Taylor for putting in the chat The Passion of the Crust.
Well, throw it in the
That's really good. Neon Genesis Evangelion is very funny. If Mark had seen it, I would be very down to write that episode that no one would care about. But I having just seen the end of Evangelion, it has taken over my life for the last few days. Man. I feel like it is. Or not my life, but my brain.
Did you watch a lot of that really quickly, or is it?
Yeah, I watched it in like a week.
Is there a lot
short,
of it?
Though. It's like 25. It's 26 episodes, and they're each like 22 minutes. So that's like 8 hours of TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that this is a good list. I don't know if we really need much more than this.
No. There's if we can't have fun with this list, then fuck us.
Okay, so this is the list for those who are listening again. The Evil Bread, Blade Plumber, Toad Alone, The Coop Father, Toad Ron, which is Tron, The Shining Star, which is The Shining, and The Passion of the Crust, which I think might win. I'm going to create the poll, and just going to do a quick screenshot here. I'll post the link in here.
We got to do some vamping for
as per always. You can vote as many times as you want. I don't give a fuck. I prefer it almost that there are as always, it's passion over votes. We're not going to start claiming that the count is wrong or anything like that.
And guys, and listen, look, just so we all know, going in, we're not going to have the results for like a week. Just so we know this going in. I don't want you to be surprised in a few minutes or later tonight when you're like, "Why don't I have a winner?" We told you it was going to be a couple. So just be cool, man.
Be cool, dude.
We're gonna recount them if we have to. Okay, sorry. That's the last of those.
Twitter real quick so that strangers can vote.
That's right.
Which is kind of like foreign influence.
We welcome it, don't we?
Oh yeah, I absolutely welcome it.
Now we vamp. Now, if you're listening to this downloaded podcast, thank you. If you want to be part, not that we necessarily do a poll every single week, but if you wanted to hang out in the live show, chat, suggest things, check us out on Thursday nights. It's the day after.
I'm going to vote.
Wednesday. That's right. I was doing a callback to me not knowing what days are.
Passion of the Crust is my favorite of the titles, but I've never seen Passion of the Christ, and it doesn't really matter, but I know the basics. But I think for myself, I'm stuck between the Evil Bread, which it would be very fun to write an Evil Dead episode of Mario, and Blade Plumber, because just imagine, I don't know what we do for Blade Plumber. I haven't seen Blade Runner in a long time, but the Tears and Rain speech is going to be out of control.
Yeah.
What is that going to be? I don't know. I think I have to vote the Evil Bread.
Hey, man, as long as you vote.
All right, let's see who's in. Blade Plumber's in the lead. 35 votes for Blade Plumber, 18 votes for Passion of the Crust, 10 votes for the Evil Bread. And we're at 86 votes, 87 total. Have you voted, Mark?
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for, if you don't mind me asking?
I'd rather not say. No, I reserve the right to vote for a few. We can do that, right? Mm-hmm. So I spread it around. I liked The Evil Dead, and I liked Total Own, and I liked The Passion of the Crust.
It's looking like Blade Plumber is going to be the winner.
We need to institute ranked choice voting.
I feel like we kind of have a moral obligation to write all of these scripts eventually.
I'm super down. Like, I don't, if we came up with some other list of 7 or 8, next week, we'd probably come up with like a lot that weren't as good as these ones that we'll inevitably not do today.
I almost feel like part of us was like, we shouldn't just do a Mario podcast because it's like so niche. Like, what if we do a podcast that people actually care about? And now I feel like we've stumbled into a more niche version of the podcast where we're now just writing scripts and even harder to do. Like, we were like, oh man, watching an episode every week. Now we're writing an episode. I don't know. It's incredible how well we dig ourselves into these graves.
Yeah, but this is fun and new.
It is fun. I do like it.
Yeah, and maybe one day it'll all become a bunch of animation. This is fun to watch in real time, although
it's very fun.
It's not. For a second, I thought Passion was making a late break. It still might be.
Indiana Joe says, I feel like writing an episode might be easier. That's probably true.
Yeah, I think so. Like, you would. Yeah, there's not.
Having seen every episode, I have to imagine it was more tedious for us than it was for those who wrote them in the 80s.
Yeah, man, look out! Passion of the Crust is running wild.
Dude. Fucking.
Oh, I think like Jesus Twitter got a hold of the poll or something.
Evangelion would really be. What an episode that would be. That would be an insanely good episode. I almost want to force you, Mark, to watch every episode of Evangelion, so that we could do the Evangelion episode. Just for an update for people listening,
we got a new leader here.
Passion of the Christ has taken the lead here over Blade Runner, 72-66. Home Alone, though, is in third. It's a close race.
Mm-hmm. What do we determine, like, what if it stays close? At some point, you're just like, yeah, okay, it's over? Or do we say,
I really don't know. When we do articles, we usually combine the two, but I don't really feel like we need to combine Blade Runner and Passion of the Christ.
We're allowed to pick a favorite.
We could do a runoff as well.
Yeah. We
could just do these two. And see, I mean, it kind of already is a runoff because you can vote as many times as you want.
I just feel like it's close to a coin toss at this point.
It is actually a coin toss right now. It's 86-84 now with Blade Runner in the lead, but it's flipping back and forth.
We could try to mash them together and really.
I don't think that would be interesting though. I think that would end up worse.
It would be weird. It'd be like, why did they decide to do this? It's this thing we backed into and are now sort of stuck doing.
I think that would be less interesting.
I think you're right.
Blade Runner is now in the lead. It's going to be the first to 100 votes. 99 to 95. Home Alone is in third with 44. Godfather, no, 6 votes for Tron, which may be cut
Toad
from
Run.
our list.
I would Toad Run, yeah.
Sorry, Toad Ron.
Oh, I just thought of one maybe for next time. A fucking Toad House.
Toad House. Really, any movie with Toad in it would be, or with Road in
I'm
it.
sure.
Is funny.
I'm sure we joked about all the Toad movies before. We got a
Have we
Toad to
done the
Perdition
Toad?
Photoshop. Remember, we got a Toad to Perdition Photoshop.
Yes, that's very good.
So those are all in play. Yeah.
Do you think the Toad would be funny
What do you mean the Toad?
instead of the
Like,
Road?
the Road, the Viggo Mortensen, Cormac McCarthy thing. Yeah, we could make it funny.
Fuck, man. Taylor says Point Bake. That's really funny. We're gonna have to save all of these on a list. Jordal says they go to Jew land in search of the famous prophet Pizza Crust. Yeah, I mean, I do think that that's probably what we'll have to name him.
Yeah.
His name will be Pizza Crust. Although, who's winning right now? Oh, Crust is in the lead now. It's 143 to 129.
Oh, it got a little bit of you're right, a little bit of a sizable deal there.
Let's see what people are saying on Twitter.
We should start too. We should.
Sorry, just there. People. I almost feel like we shouldn't do it. We should just crowdsource it. But just one of the comments on Twitter is all of these moments lost in time, like tears and drain.
Tears and drain. That's pretty good.
That's really funny.
Okay. We should. What?
I don't know if this is too self-referential, but we had a long-running theory on our podcast that
about
Pasta Power and Pasta Man being maybe that they'll have to like confront this. I think
maybe instead of what we were saying, maybe it's just like Pasta Man is just Jesus in our thing, and we never.
Well, I was thinking maybe they meet Jesus and they're like, this is kind of crazy because Pasta Man is very similar to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll get there. Yeah, we'll figure it out. The boys have a reckoning with their faith.
Yeah, and I think maybe
that.
It becomes sort of a thing about how like so many cultures have like similar creation myths, but they are meeting Jesus in this. So
okay, all right. Well,
have you seen Passion of the Christ?
No,
neither have I. Great.
No.
So neither of us have seen it.
I was talking. I forget if it was on the show last week about being a projectionist at the movie theater from 2002 2004, which. I'm sure if we look it up, that movie came out, I don't know which year exactly, but definitely while I ran it, because I remember it was a huge hit, and it was a sneaky hit that we're like, yeah, some Jesus movies coming out, but it's like, like at the time we knew Finding Nemo or whatever was probably going to be a big deal. But this movie came out on like Ash Wednesday, and fucking churches were like busing people in, and there's like half dozen employees at this theater going, yeah, I remember that vividly. So I always had like, for not religious movies at all, I've got like a fuck that movie really because of a bad day at work one time. But really also, Mel Gibson's,
yeah, he's a bad guy.
That's a thing of in itself. But that's just my own unique personal, I thought, anecdote worthy relationship in the movie there.
So the Jews are actually, people were saying in the chat that like the movie's anti-Semitic. I believe that 100%. Mel Gibson's a bad guy, and there's a lot of anti-Semitism around like the crucifixion. But is that actually like in the movie that they're like they look like gargoyles? Is that true? As a gargoyle-looking Jew, is that in the movie?
That's
wild.
My impression was that it really focuses on the like a vision. Oh, there are some weird vision things. I was gonna say so much of it just really meant to convey the brutality of that actual like little. I don't know if the movie's in real time, but it's like just largely like that crucifixion thing, right?
Passion of the Crust is about to hit 200 votes. I think we should call it there. And
let's call it. Yeah, we should let's get to work here.
Should we watch like a trailer?
Maybe, yeah. Look up some of the memorable quotes.
Because I really don't. I couldn't tell you a single thing about it.
I like the idea of like wherever they just were, now they're in fucking Bible Jesus land.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, who cares? We should just write it, right? I mean,
of course. It's been pointed out not only so in the Twitch chat, it's been pointed out that one might say the writers weren't very familiar with the source material as some of the liberties they've taken. And then also, as we were talking about earlier, the show not known for its adherence to things, so we're good to fucking fuck around.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Cool. Really good cursing on this segment.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck. I'll take a strong stance. I think curses are funny.
Yeah.
I think they got a bad rap.
Like bad words.
Bad word. Yeah, that's the thing. Is they're bad, and you can say them.
You're not supposed to say them.
That being said, I don't think racial slurs are funny, so I guess I'm inconsistent.
Yeah, no, it's not really cool, man. Frankly, I'm offended. I'm offended that you got that close to it. You walked right up to letting a few slip for fun. And I do not like that.
We're not going to do a live action segment. We're just doing.
Yeah, I mean, we've done that. We tend to do their own episodes, you know.
I wouldn't be against doing a live action for this down the line.
Well,
but
we did a Mel Gibson live action recently.
Did we?
We did fucking Mad
Oh,
Max.
you're right.
We gave him a different name because the show would have. It was like Mad
That's
Mark
true.
or Matt or Mad Mike. I don't know.
Okay. Let's do this. Passion of the Crust. Exterior. Jesus Land. What do you want to call this?
I saw Bible Land gets to Jesus Land.
Bible Land. What about Religion Land?
Old Testament Land. Religion Land.
Old Testament Land is pretty funny. Old Testament Land?
Mm-hmm.
Can people see this? Is this too small? I can make it a little bit bigger.
What's the ending of the Old Testament? What's the last thing in the Old Testament? Is it the crucifixion?
I think they win.
Like, is it the crucifixion and the resurrection?
No, that's all New Testament.
What's old? Oh, old's like, yeah. So is this, dude? I don't know.
Old is the old is Jew stuff, right? So I'm Jewish.
Genesis.
We only did
like super old. Super.
Yeah, we only
I'm
did post. The postcard scene is funny. We only did Old Testament as the old Jewish guys. So Jesus is not in the Old Testament, but he was hanging around. He was talking about it a bunch. Wouldn't shut up about it. Jesus was one of those guys who had like a tote bag. Sorry, the tote bag that said like if he doesn't have the Old Testament, don't fuck him or whatever.
I was gonna say, so like, is Jesus kind of like Jar Jar Binks? Like some people are like, he's the guy, and then other people are like, no, he's like a normal guy, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Our friend Phil, who plays Ace Watkins,
I'm intrigued by it. I'm very
into the Darth Jar Jar theory. So he would be a sort of religious zealot in this world, where he's like, Jar Jar is like actually the guy.
He's the chosen one.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a lot of Darth Jar Jar fans who are on board with Darth Jar Jar, but only think he's like one of the guys, and they think a different character is the guy, and those are Muslims.
Oh, all right, man. Star Wars is crazy. Old Testament land. Now,
all right, let's do it. We're in church land. We're in religion land. We're in Bible land. Let's do Bible land.
God, I'm just really getting. I try not to. It's not a good habit, but I get a little bit ahead of myself. It's just the things we have to figure out. I'm excited. I'm scared.
Yeah, we'll do our best here. As always, no editing. I mean, obviously we can go back and change stuff, but we're not. There's not going to be a second draft of this. This is one and done, baby.
That's right.
Maybe we'll have some people show up to help us do voices or something later, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Toadstool are traveling through the hills of Bible Land.
Would that be a camel? Is that a camel situation?
Yeah, on a camel.
Or like a bathtub, like a camel's pulling a bathtub or something stupid.
Yeah.
Like
In
is
a
that
bathtub being pulled by a camel. I just want to throw this in here. The ground is one color of green.
I love your production notes that you write in.
One color of purple. And that's just it. No other colors, please.
I'm Joe asked if we're going to write Blade Runner or Blade Plumber with our other hand.
We'll do a lefty one.
We'll do a lefty. Porcupine Racetrack went back and looked in the 10 Commandments real episode. Which I kind of forgot about.
I totally forgot about that.
They were in Pyramid Land, even dumber than I remember.
That is such a funny thing. That's the one where they wanted it to be one thing. They wanted it to be a King Tut episode,
Yes.
but the guy said
Right.
it no. So he was just
Wow.
like, "Fuck you! I'll do whatever I want." So
Hmm.
it's just nonsense.
Why do we know that?
It's in like a wiki or something.
Okay. I was like,
Why
did
do I
Bob
know
tell us that?
anything?
No, I thought Bob might have told us that or something, but that's not it.
I have no information on where my information comes from.
Love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did part the red sauce sea in that. It is hard to imagine us doing something dumber than parting the red sauce
Right.
sea.
This
So,
is as much a continuation as that of that.
Plumber's Log at number 33.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice counterbalance because last time we did an excessive long one for funny. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
33.
33 is the year
The year.
that Jesus dies, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
But 33 to 36.
I thought it was 27, but
No, he was not.
that's other.
a
Those are
great-
other. I'm thinking of other people.
Okay.
They should have just come from something like they just got sorry, coming from something really like stupid, coming into the Bible like we're I don't know what though. That's my idea. Write something stupid.
I'm way ahead of you there.
Guys, we're gonna write everything tonight.
Mario, Plumber's Log number 33. We're in Bible land. We were searching for the magical prophet pizza crust. Should it be pizza crust or Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ. I think it should be
It was
pizza crust
pizza-
of Nazareth. Maybe what is Nazareth?
What if it was pizza crust but you get an H in there? CH. I don't know. Hang on. No. I want to kind of like cement the two. You know what I mean?
Is pizza crust of Nazareth anything?
I think it's something.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
if there's like a pun on
Pizza
Nazareth.
crust.
Just make it like real punny.
It's not too close to Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs, is it?
That's very funny. No, I didn't think of that.
Pizza the Hut's very funny. Pizza Christ. Jesus crust.
All right, Jesus crust wins.
Thank you, Painted Rose.
Jesus crust,
Jesus crust.
so that he could help free the mushroom people from King.
It's always that. It's always free the mushroom people back
evil
home.
reign
Yep.
of terror.
Yep. That's right.
But also, we were pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Is that anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Plumber's Log number 33. We were in Bible and we were searching for the magical prophet Jesus Crust so that he could help free the mushroom people from King Koopa's evil reign of terror, but also we were pretty hungry.
Mm-hmm. And then generally here they would either stop to eat or fight somebody. This is how the TV show would work. So I think that's the crossroads right now, or the flow chart, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So Luigi, I think, should just complain about food, and then they should probably run into some Goombas or some shit, right? So what's the idea here? Has Bowser, Koopa, he's kidnapped Jesus Christ. He is threatening to crucify Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. And he's
correct?
got Mouser and some others dressed like in the Roman, like the soldier garb.
Mm-hmm.
Who are his 2 and 3? Mouser and like Triclide, right? So I think he's like in full, like, getting lavished, like someone's maybe like feeding him grapes and all that stuff. And maybe we're not even to him yet, but yeah, that's like, he's like,
maybe we have someone spying on them. So Luigi's like, oh boy, I could go for a big bowl of spaghetti or whatever, right?
Yeah, always.
Maybe they like pass by. They pass by a bunch of crucified people, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
I like
Luigi,
that. I like
it reminds Luigi of some sort of food. You know what I mean?
And like there's not really a pasta noodle that makes a tea, but that would be a funny, like, if
on a road
and
to where
breadsticks.
they're going. That's very funny. There are a handful of dead.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Crucified people.
Mm-hmm.
Crucified enemies of Rome or something. People.
Yeah.
I would say people. Luigi.
Yeah.
All of these crucifixions are making me hungry for some cured ham. Is that anything? What am I spelling here wrong? Crucifixions. Yeah, people are quick flash 90. You can't believe Shining lost the vote. It lost by quite a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Hate to tell you.
Sorry. We might get to it though.
Okay.
I mean, not tonight. Certainly not tonight.
Shish kebab's pretty funny. Should it be shish kebab?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep. For one of Mama's shish kebabs.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let me see. I'm trying to think like.
I think like so Mario or someone should say something in return, right? Toad, like we'll throw a Toad in there because we love him, and I'll put that, and then cut to.
Wait. How could you be hungry? Those dudes were, those.
Yeah.
I think Toad would be the realist in the situation.
My pitch is that after whatever Toad says, it cuts to like far away, and Triclyde's got or Mouser's got like a big magnifying glass or whatever the fuck, a telescope.
Yeah, like
what's the
single one that comes out.
How many episodes, Mark? How many episodes have we had this conversation where we can't think of the name of this thing?
I don't think it has a name.
Periscope.
It's
Thank you, only reason.
Oh, but Periscope is like submarine style where it goes up and out and over,
That's true.
Right? But are you mean a collapsible
Periscope.
one length? It's like
like a pirate ship.
Okay. I thought I was thinking of different things. Yes, yeah.
No, you're right.
You mean collapsible thing? I was thinking about binoculars are two. So what's an ocular? It's an unocular.
Monocular.
Monocular. Is this anything? Spyglass. It's spyglass. DJ Andromeda came through. I think it's a spyglass. I think
monocular is a thing. Anyway, the stupid thing is that I know for a fact that we've had this discussion multiple times. But
I got monocular when I was younger and had to go to the hospital. Turned out to be mononucleosis. All right, here we go.
Anyway, I think that he should have one of those things, and he's like, "Oh boy, I better go tell Bowser." You know?
Yeah.
So Toad's like,
how could you be hungry? Those dudes were persecuted for their beliefs.
Toad's like really into it. So Toad, let's make Toad like really religious this episode. Hold on. I have an idea for this.
Okay, I'm excited.
So he says, "How can you be hungry? Those people have all been persecuted for their beliefs. It's all written right here in this pamphlet." And it's like close up on a pamphlet.
Oh,
what's up?
Just a callback because we cut a ham joke a second ago. Just a quick pitch. Mario says, "Did you say hamflet?" And then Toad says, "No, I said pamphlet." And we're right back. We're still just going strong.
Did you say hamflet? And then Toad's like, "No, I said pamphlet."
What's funnier, hamflet or hamfoot?
I think hamflet is funny. And he says, "No, I said pamphlet. This is really serious. If we don't follow these rules, we will spend an eternity in hell." And then, is there a food that rhymes with hell? Let me look up on Rhyme Zone real quick. Hell, not really. And then
a boozamazel. These aren't real things.
And then Mario says,
"What, like a mozzarella? What about a fine mozzarella?"
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Mozzarella? Is that, how would you spell that? Yeah, that's close enough.
Did you say mozzarella?
And then it just cut to that's the end of that conversation.
Yeah, and now it's Triclyde and Mouser going, "Oh." He's showing them some kind of Hamlet. Hamlet. Sorry, I'll let it go.
Did someone say Hamlet? Mouser and Triclyde. Let me capitalize these bad boys up here. Mario.
That's screenwriting, baby. Now we're barbecuing.
Toad.
See, guys, I slip him in there, and I think Jeremy doesn't notice.
What'd you slip in?
I said that's now we're barbecuing.
I did not notice that.
I pepper him in there, man. That's how you barbecue. It's with a subtle touch. It's good barbecuing.
Let me screenshot this real quick so I can get some people online.
Yeah, people who were on the fence.
Yeah, people who are like,
I see what you're doing. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
I like how last time everyone was like, this isn't novel. A lot of people will have written fan fictions. And it's like, yeah, but shut the fuck up.
Come watch me on Twitch where I'm playing a video game. I should have come up with a funny example there. But I don't want to hate on other people. So I'm going to walk it back. Come watch me on Twitch. That's my voice for them. I'll give them a nice voice. So, like, what I want to look at the 10 Coopmandments. See what the head. I just want to see what the head Koopa looking like.
I think he's King Tut.
That's right. Okay, so it's he's that King Tut. That's right. Very little actual religious overtones in the 10 Coopmandments episode, aside from the aforementioned parting of the red sauce sea. I think right. Saucy.
Mm-hmm.
The red saucy. Oh yeah, and there was all these weird little toad people that they like freed or something.
Yeah,
do you remember this?
It was no good.
Do you remember this? We have done all this. Like I watched this show, this episode. I took notes on it, and I'm looking at images from the 10 Coopmandments.
Tell you. You know who our guest was? I think it was Matthew Mercer.
On this one?
I believe so.
Well, hopefully, if I ever were to bump into him, I remember like that. You know what I mean? I remember that having fun and talking to him about cartoons in general and things like that. I remember that, but this shit, dude, I don't know.
And I wrote up cut to exterior cliff. Mouser and Triclide are on a cliff looking at Mario and his friends through one of the binocular things that isn't two, but just for one eye.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, yep. What else could it mean? Love that.
I think people know what that's about.
Yeah. And so what's their move here? So they're probably gonna like be on the. They should. You know, I was thinking this doesn't really work this time. But I was thinking we were talking about how, like there might be a conflict here before. What if there's the crucified people, and what if there those what were they called? I was thinking like like buzzards or something flying around, but aren't there like the albatrosses or something? This could be an albatrossing. They could send albatrosses to them.
That's a good idea.
They don't have to. I don't know.
So my pitch was, and I think we should include that. But my pitch was the Mouser and Triclide see this, and they're like, "We got to go tell King Koopa," and then just cuts to King Koopa, and he's like, he's got Jesus, and we got some like good Koopa shit.
Yeah, I like that.
And then he, they get there and they fight each other.
Okay, I got one. Is this too dark?
Koopa, that was the
is
question.
It too dark, too out there, or too soon? If like we cut to, he's got no, never mind. I shouldn't even. We right.
I have a question for you.
Scratch it all. Yes, sir.
What should King Koopa's name be in this episode?
I don't know.
Three Kings Koopa.
Someone asked Pontius, how do you pilot? Is how you say it? I'm glad someone came through on the chat with that because that's the one I was like.
I don't even know what that is.
Pontius Koopa. We're gonna have to do a quick crash course.
What is that? I'm Jewish.
He was like the guy. He's like the boss of the level. He is the fifth governor of the Roman province of Judea, serving under Emperor Tiberius from the year 26 to the year 37. Best known today for being the official who presided over the trial of Jesus, ordered his crucifixion. 100%. Pontius Pilate. What about
Pontius?
Pontius Plate.
Pontius Koopa is great. Let's do that.
Pontius Koopa.
We're
learning.
Koopa. And then Triclide head 1 says yes. And then Triclide head 2 says yes.
You know what's great?
What's up?
Head 3
says
what
yes.
I love about the written word is someone would read this and think, oh, whoever wrote this knew who Pontius Pilate was. Because it's in there. You wouldn't know that. we had to stop and find out who that was.
So my pitch here is that Master says, "Oh no, the Mario Brothers are here. We better warn Pontius Koopa." And Tricloud's one head says yes, and the second head says yes, and the third head says yes, and then Mouser says, "Honestly, dude, you fucking suck to hang out with."
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah.
He was the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to death, although some Gospels portray him as being convinced by the Jews and not really wanting to convince Jesus. Well, I'm convincing us that we should use that name. So,
yeah.
And I represent right now the Jews.
Yeah, he's the Jewish contingent of the podcast.
I could not be less Jewish.
What does that mean?
I just am so not like religious in any way, which is actually a pretty Jewish thing.
So what's
not religious?
That's a bit of a catch-22 then. So either you're Jewish because you're Jewish, or you're not Jewish, and that's pretty Jewish.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
It's hardly fair. You got to just be a medium Jewish. Mm-hmm. The least Jewish you could be.
Yeah, pretty much.
3 nights of Hanukkah is
I believe that Jews have the highest percentage of atheists within any religion.
Oh. Okay.
I believe. I could be wrong about that. Maybe major religions.
Interesting.
Don't fact check me. It is a good one. It's a good stat, baby. We love that stat. We gotta get those numbers up. God isn't real.
That's right.
I just go like full, like edgy atheist, 15-year-old.
You know what? I believe what I've seen in my own 2 eyes, and I've worked at enough pizza places in my life to know that the crust will rise again.
John Heaton, I'm not an expert in this stuff, but Judaism is a culture and a religion. So there are many people who identify as culturally Jewish or ethnically Jewish who are atheists. So that's what that means.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. Like being an atheist wouldn't have got you out of trouble with certain regimes. Oh, my mistake.
Sorry, I thought you believed in God.
Good.
You're good to go.
Yeah,
God is dead. Oh man!
All right.
What I like about this show is that you don't have to write it to be like an A plot B plot. Like you kind of just write it very linearly. So I think like we cut to Koopa. And then Mario shows up. They rescue Jesus. They have a conversation about pasta power, and they plan up a big fight. They do the fight, and that's the end, right?
We're practically done, baby. But no, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. So I think you're right. Like there's not, and again, oftentimes I think the screenwriters may have been like, and then they fight for a few. There's no reason we're doing that. We're not bound to hit any sort of, parameters or lengths or anything. So yeah, fuck it, dude.
Okay.
So here's the thing: is Koopa Pontius going to stage like the whole there's like a crowd gathered and everything at the crucifixion historically, right? It's like
he's just got him, I think, for now. He wants to crucify him, maybe. You think he should be crucifying him right now? And that's when Mario shows up and they're like, hold on.
That was like an inappropriate idea I had a minute ago where he's about to crucify him, but like I just pictured Jesus, but he's like laying on the ground and he's singing like I've been working on the railroad and he's about to like
Here's my pitch for you.
He's about to whack a spike in him, but then Mario stops him. That's fine.
My pitch is that they've got Koopa. No, sorry. Koopa's got Jesus. Mario shows up and like they pull him out, right? They like sneak him out, right? And they hang out for a minute.
In a cell. They love having people break it down.
They get him out of a cell. Yeah. And then they find out that Koopa wants to crucify Jesus because of some reason. Mm-hmm. And what they want to do is they hatch a plan to purposely get Jesus caught by Koopa so we can do like a whole crucifixion scene where he's on the cross, but that it's just a trick to get in and steal the golden plunger.
You got it. Yep.
I don't know.
That's the one. Yeah. Or we can that can be the thing to beat when we get to the end. We'll get there. But I like that whole flow of they'll break him out and then they'll break him in.
Blue Haze says Jesus Christ isn't being crucified by nails, but he's crucified by those little pizza plastic hat things they put in the center of the boxes to keep it from squishing the pizza. Yes, that is true.
Little tables, yeah.
That will happen.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Guacamole Grail. That's not bad. I mean, is the Holy Grail like what is that?
It was Indiana Jones. That's not the Bible. It's different.
Isn't it related to?
No,
No,
it
it's
is. It
King
is. It
Arthur,
is.
but
It's
it's.
no. It's something to do with something. I don't know. It
I
was in
see.
the. I never read that Middle Testament in between the New and the Old. There's like a lot of stuff I just don't even know.
So it is related to Jesus. Let's just say that Koopa's got it for some reason.
Okay, he's got it.
It's the cup from the Last Supper. Okay.
That makes sense. And why is it
I
his Last
see.
Supper? Is it his Last Supper because he got crucified the next day? So it's around.
Oh, the ending joke should be that they do a Last Supper with Jesus, right?
Yeah, all right. And Mario is,
Yeah,
goofing it up
they
somehow.
must do a Last Supper at the end. Okay. So Koopa's maybe they don't have. I don't think Koopa's got him yet. I think maybe he's just planning, right? He's like, I don't know, man. What? Who cares?
Well, yeah, I'd just be economical where it's like if he's already got him, like
It doesn't quite make sense, right?
no, he's gonna warn him because here's the thing: Koopa's got his plan. He's always got his plan, and now they're gonna go warn him like Mario's about to fuck up your plan, the thing you're about to do. So he's already doing it. He's already got him. I think is my estimation of events.
Okay.
You buy it?
Yeah, I'm on board with this.
Okay.
So Punch's Koopa is hanging out on a big throne in a lavish, within budget lair, surrounded by
Within bed.
Three.
Don't go too crazy.
Koopalings dressed in Roman garb. They're called Koopalings, right? Am I losing my mind?
Yeah.
It's been you can attest to this in our hard drive editorial meetings. I feel like I've lost my mind. I'm out of.
Yeah.
I got nothing left in the old
Yeah,
noggin.
yeah. Jeremy tried to fire some people that weren't there yesterday. And the worst part, they talked him down. It was a sight to see, everybody. By the end, they were making more than I was.
That's really funny.
And then, so yeah, I don't know. Is he's.
It's hard, dude. It's hard to write. It's not easy.
It's hard to be a creative genius.
It really is. I feel this makes me feel bad for
let's just what for
the writers, the Bob Forwards out there. We can't I don't want to just have a sexy Tinkerbell show up.
No, well, let's just have him state his what is it, his mission or his desires, which are, I'm going to cruise. I can't. What's the voice? How does Koopa talk? We need to.
Sorry, yeah, it should be Koopa Troopa. It's not Koopa Wings. I am losing it.
No, that's fine. I just need a reminder of the voice a little bit. I can't believe this day is coming.
The Koopa Troopas, very often they'll be like, anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, King Koopa.
Hey, King Koopa. We're done eating all these large pizzas if you need the tables, and then he uses them to fucking, oh, thank you. I'll use these to stick inside of his wrist and give him stigmata.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not stigmata when it's like the real one,
right?
No, stigmata is like when like it just shows up on your wrist in a movie from the year 2000.
Sure.
That's that's stigmata.
Yeah, I like this. I was gonna save the little pizza thing for later, but let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's get in there.
Look, hey, look, hey.
No, I was agreeing with you. I was like, let's put our let's get our jokes out now. What are we saving these for?
Fucking A, I love it.
Yeah, Koopa does hate that that cheese is crust. He claims to be that he is a king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's have like the Koopa Troopers be like, hey, boss.
All I said is I was the king of delivery.
We're done eating.
Can Jesus Christ be a restaurateur?
I like that a lot. Yeah. We're done eating all these.
I was the king of the 30-minute pizza.
So that you can have the little plastic table things that go in them.
Right, and then that's how they got the pizza, is that they ordered pizzas from him. Eat the pizza.
According to my evil plan to use those with which to nail Jesus Crust to a cross.
Oh, and then is the cross made out of the flattened pizza boxes?
Yeah. That's good. I like that.
2 or 3 should do the trick. Probably 3. Yeah, that's good.
That's rad.
John H. Eden says, I can't believe anyone could get this many pizza. This capitalized many pizza related jokes out of the crucifixion of Christ.
So Koopa Troopa says, "Hey boss, we're done eating all these pizzas, so you can have the little plastic table things that go in them." And Koopa says, "Perfect, all according to my evil plan to use those with which to nail Jesus Christ to a cross," which isn't very Koopa-y, but I think it's funny.
Oh no, I like it. That's rad, Pontius Koopa. What if then the Koopa's line extends into, I'll go throw these boxes away. He's like, no, I need those too. You know, like
Yeah, okay. No, I need those too. I'm gonna use them to make the cross. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Where I was thinking, I'm gonna use the cross. I just came up with this idea today. I like that. It's gonna be a whole
idea today. So they're not all,
Oh, well, that does make a little bit of sense, because if they're mad that Jesus Christ is calling himself the king of delivery, then it is a pretty like tossed up. Like, this guy showed up with the pizzas. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, let's put that in there. So maybe this is part of his evil plan. He's like, no, I need those two. I'm going to use them to make the cross. It's going to be a whole thing. Jesus, never again will anyone in Bible land claim they're the king of delivery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay, I had a good idea for the ending. I can write it down, and we can come back to it.
Okay.
It might even not even work.
Are you gonna like seal it in an envelope?
Yeah, and
mail
it to your last known whereabouts. Sorry, that's an Against Me song. Sorry.
What album was that on?
That's off as the Eternal Cowboy.
Is it? What song is that?
Sink Florida.
Oh, sure. I was listening to that yesterday.
Last known residence. I fucked it up.
Sure.
That's my fault.
I would have known it otherwise.
Whoa.
Yeah, that lyric I know.
There's a cool electric version of that song somewhere. I forget where I heard it. Anyways,
how do we get out of this fucking scene? Mario definitely needs to eat Jesus Crust. Yeah, I mean the body of Jesus. I think Mario will definitely eat the body of Jesus. It's funny because it is bread, right? I mean, the body.
That's
of
right.
Christ.
The body of Christ is a little bread chip kind of thing. The communion is not a Jewish thing at all, huh? Is there some kind of sacrament? Is there any kind of eating or drinking? Anything like
wine
as far
stuff.
as is there some wine stuff it's like
stuff.
Ceremonial though in that way? Like it was always so like, because I grew up in like a Catholic church until I was old enough to kind of like not have to do it anymore. I get,
Me too.
It's that weird thing where it's like it gets really like organized, where everyone stands up and gets in line. There's like hacky stand-up material, but like everyone gets and stands up in lines and gets bread and drink and sits back down. It's like the snack bread. It's just it's a very weird situation here. I'm glad someone's taking it down a peg finally.
Yeah, you ever think about how Jesus is like a superhero?
Yeah.
Can friggin' turn fish into more fish.
Hi-oh.
Water into wine.
Yeah.
You ever think about Jesus? This guy, he's taking a shower. He's getting hit by little pellets of water.
What's he getting drunk in his shower?
You think this guy can drink his own piss, turn it into wine? Everyone's like, that's not one of the things. There's so many things you could talk about with Jesus.
Yeah.
He's like, why drink his own? What if he's like stuck in the woods? He drinks his own piss and it's wine. It's like, Paulie, you are obsessed with this.
Right. Is this our character? That's the Italian guy that's just now hearing about Jesus for the first time.
Yeah.
Like an adult.
It's Paulie, but he's
whoa. He turns the bread into fish. What if I wanted a fish sandwich, huh?
Hey, Tone, you hear about this?
Oh,
you hear what I said?
I guess I'm on Atkins now, huh? Give me 3 pieces of fish. I'm making my own.
It sucks.
Sucks.
This bit sucks. Fuck me, man. What are we up to? Should we read this from the top?
Yeah. I'm scared though. I don't think I have any voices unless we write.
Me neither.
Unless we write in those guys that we just did. I actually did the voices too well last time, and I'm not comfortable with where I set the bar.
How about this? How about this, Mark? What if we do the voices in normal our voices the whole time, and then the last read through we go full all
We
out?
go for it. I like that a lot because then
Okay.
that's the thing. It's like almost like the best time to do it really well.
Yeah.
It's like we've like we're halfway. You know, we've
Mm-hmm.
toted out. We've toted out our voices, which is an industry term that I now understand. Having done this show.
Yeah. People always use that, but
Frog in the throat. That's a variation of my throat got toted from.
mhm.
All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh man.
We got somewhere.
Your wife Taylor posted on Twitter that it's funny that she's the one who killed us.
She really made my.
She showed up, made one comment, and
Taylor,
won, and then left.
It's just like it's. Oh my god, what? That's some real. I don't know. I don't want to say it's like a prank, but it's like
It's
a funny
like a home run.
I don't know if that's what she did, but it's funny to think about if that is what she just like dip in. My husband's in the other room. Let me just make his night weird, and then
I will now dictate the rest of your night, and then
yeah.
and then bail. Which
I'm gonna go out there.
I think
She's
is
gonna
cooler.
No,
Okay.
I do. I appreciate my wife, and I appreciate Jeremy checking Twitter while we do the show. But you're on there. You're working it. You post the updates, which is what I do appreciate. I was busting balls a little bit.
No, yeah, you got it, man.
We got an update out there.
Gotta get those comments.
That's
All right,
right.
let's read this from the top. You ready?
The likes, the subs. Yeah.
I
So
will
do you want?
narration.
All right.
Do you want to be Toad and Luigi?
Okay.
And
Are you
then
gonna be is that a lot for you to be Mario and the narrator though?
he only has like 3 lines.
I mean, everyone has one line so far. I think.
All right, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
yeah.
these 3 characters: Mario, Mouser, and Koopa, and you'll be everyone else.
Mario, Mouser, Koopa, and the narrator.
Narration. Okay.
Mario, Mouser, Koopa. Okay.
And then we'll figure it out when we want to do the actual one.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
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 The Passion of the Crust by Jeremy Kaplowitz, Mark Roebuck, and Twitch chat. I'll throw in characters by Shigeru
Oh, that's right.
Miyamoto.
That's right.
Just, credit where it's due.
Yep.
Exterior, Bible Land. Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Toadstool are traveling through the hills of Bible Land in a bathtub, being pulled by a camel. There's a comma that shouldn't be there. The ground is one color of green and the sky is one color of purple. Plumber's Log number 33. We were in Bible Land. We were searching for the magical prophet Jesus Crust so that he could help free the mushroom people from King Koopa's evil reign of terror. But also, we were pretty hungry. Dude, it was hard for me to not do the Mario voice. I almost just did it.
It's okay if we slip in. I just was kind of feeling it coming on. I'm like, maybe we're gonna be okay.
It's just it's the Koopas we don't want.
The
Koopas
Koopa
and the
was
Toads.
it's intimidating.
The Koopa's hard. It's very hard, and it
Yeah.
really fucks you up too early.
The Koopas, the Troopas,
The princess,
hanging with the others.
Yeah, we were hooked on the brothers. On the road to where they're going, there are a handful of dead crucified people.
All of these
See?
crucifixions. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm selling you out. I'm going in. All of these crucifixions are making me hungry for one of Mama's shish kebabs. How can you be hungry? Those people have all been persecuted for their beliefs. It's all written right here in this pamphlet.
Did you say hamflet?
No, I said pamphlet. This is really serious. If we don't follow these rules, we will spend an eternity in hell.
Did you say mozzarella? Cut to.
Hang on. I have one small request. I think Toad should say dudes somewhere in those two
Oh,
lines.
you're right.
There should be a dudes persecuted for their beliefs, dudes.
Yeah, let's get dudes in there. Let's get dudes over here.
Sorry. We do.
Oh no, you know what? Not
we
serious.
do a bit of revision on here.
It should be, if we don't follow these rules, we will spend an eternity in hell, dudes.
Okay, yeah. Hell, dudes. But then it doesn't rhyme. Eternity in hell? Did you say mozzarella?
Oh, you're right. If we don't...
Unless Mario said, did you say an eternity in mozzarella? which might, yeah, I think
That's
it's
funnier.
Hell, dudes, and then have Mario repeat the whole line so that the joke really comes through. Ooh, boy.
Oh, that's a great
To think you can't win an Emmy for a show that's not on the air. It's
Yeah,
really
I
a
think
tragic thing.
I would be shocked if we don't win an Emmy for this.
We'll submit. We'll see what happens.
We'll get a billboard.
We'll get the nom. You don't win, but you get the nom, you know?
Um. Okay. Exterior cliff later. Mouser and Triclide are on a cliff looking at Mario and his friends through one of the binocular things that isn't two but just for one eye. Oh no, the Mario brothers are here. We better warn Pontius Koopa.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Honestly, dude, you fucking suck to hang out with. Cut 2. Interior, Koopa's lair. Pontius Koopa is hanging out on a big throne in a lavish, within-budget lair, surrounded by 3 Koopa Troopas dressed in Roman garb.
Hey, boss, we're done eating all these pizzas so that you can have the little plastic table things that go in them.
Perfect. All according to my evil plan to use those with which to nail Cheese's crust to a cross.
Oh, that's rad, Pontius Koopa. I'll go throw the boxes away then.
No, I need those too. I'm gonna use them to make the cross. It's gonna be a whole thing. Never again will anyone in Bible Land claim they're the king of delivery. I tried doing like a half Koopa just to save my voice, and then it came out.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Maybe reading this and visualizing, I think we're up to we got something going here. I think so is Jesus. We need to hear from Jesus. He's in the room. So he needs to be like, I'm just the pizza man, dude.
So the question is, I don't know what his
character is. Is he Christ?
Do we want Jesus Christ to be here?
In the scene, like tied to the wall or something.
He's here. Maybe he's like in a he's in a cell and they break him out.
Yeah, we were talking
let's do
about
that. Okay, how about that?
Yeah.
So maybe like Koopa Troopa says, "Hey, where is that guy anyway?" And then Pontius Koopa is like, "I have him locked deep in the dungeons, locked up in a cell in the dungeons where he'll never escape." Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut 2. Interior. The dungeons. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this working?
Yeah, and then they're going to bust him out, right?
Yeah, immediately, right?
Yeah. We are here to help you escape. Like
Toad.
A real on-the-nose transition from never escape.
Pops out from a vent at the top of the cell and lands in front of Jesus Christ, who looks exactly like Jesus, but is like a painting version of Jesus, but in a pizza delivery outfit.
I love it.
Toad's like, hey, dude. I have a very dumb joke to pitch.
This is the thing I wrote down earlier might go in this scene.
We're here to help you escape. And then Jesus Crust. Oh, whoops, I wrote Christ up here. It should be Crust. Who the fuck is Christ? I don't even know.
That's weird that you would say that.
Jesus Crust. This is a joke we'll probably have to cut because I don't think it makes sense. But he says, oh, great. If it came in more than 30 minutes, I'd get it free. No, that doesn't make sense, does it?
It doesn't make it. It's funny. It works for it makes as much sense as it needs to.
How about this? Oh, thank you. I'm only used to the only times I ever use the word free is when I don't. Oh, fuck me. I don't know. What's your joke?
Well, so I thought Toad could pop in and be like, hey, dude, we're trying to help you escape. And then so Jesus Christ would say something like, I don't know who you are. Why are you guys trying to help me escape? And then because at the very beginning, we just made that vague allusion to we're going to find him because he can help the mushroom people or something. Maybe we can make sure that we use the word cure. Okay. Because hear me out. What if then Princess pops out and we find out more about what set them on their voyage? And so, yeah, Toad's like, hey, dudes, we're here to help you escape. And Jesus Christ is like, okay, but who? I don't know you guys. And then Prince goes, I'm from the Mushroom Kingdom. I heard your ad on TV that said you could help my people. And then he would say, oh, I didn't say we could cure the mushroom people. I said we had cured mushrooms on the pizza.
I think that should be the very end.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to get it out there before I decided against it because it's terrible.
I like it.
That was I would yeah.
I also think I like that we both sort of went to he should be a surfer dude, which I feel like is their
Yeah, it
go-to.
feels like what is right. It's like what the show would do. It's what's in our hearts. I don't know. Even though we just said he looks like Jesus, but he's still like, hey, it's like the pizza guy thing, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
As a pizza guy formerly, this is
Yeah, you've been a pizza guy before.
I spent a long time delivering pizza, like through college. You know,
Yeah.
spent a long time in college, if we're being honest.
How about just simple? I'm finally free.
Yeah,
Like a pizza delivered. After more than 30 minutes.
I was gonna say I have one last joke to pitch for the scene that won't make it.
Okay.
Hey man, usually I'm the one delivering the mushrooms.
Seneca Flowers pitch. If you're a cop, you have to tell me.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing for Jesus to say to Toad.
Can that go in there? Hey, like I'm finally free. Like a pizza delivered in more than 30 minutes. Hey, if you're a cop, you have to know. I'm not a cop, dude.
Hey, you're not a cop, right? You're a cop, you have to tell me. I just really like Toad saying, I'm not a cop, dude.
There's never been a better time to have Toad say all cops are bastards. I don't know if today's the day or not.
Yeah, there you go. Toad pulls Jesus through the vent, and they're gone.
Oh.
Did they escape the dungeon? They just do.
They just do.
They just do. I mean, we could have had... Yeah, I mean, all Koopas are bastards is certainly something we could say.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But...
I mean, even if that's preachy, he doesn't have to say all cops are bastards. You're right. There's something funny about it. I'm not a cop, dude.
I kind of just do like, I'm not a cop, dude. It's very funny.
Yeah. Hey, man. You know, good writing, you gotta write yourself out sometimes.
Yeah.
Make the story. The story's the thing. Not the fact that I believe that no cops have fathers. What does that have to do with anything? That's my conspiracy theory that I like to think about on my free time.
You just make up your own conspiracy theories.
Do you know cops don't have dads?
Do you want to know why cops are bad? Or bastards? That's what you think it means?
Yeah.
All cops are bastards?
Yeah, they don't have dads. That's why they're so fucked up.
That's very, very silly. Okay. Toad pulls Jesus through. Okay, so then we cut to like interior. What's the place where Jesus is born? The Granger?
The manger.
The manger? What the fuck
manger.
are these words?
Hotel chains used to have like a barn they kept open in case the rooms were full. They'd keep one barn. They'd keep one. You're like, what about the manger spot? And they're like, yeah, the manger spot's open if you want.
Is that real? Is this legit?
No,
I believe it.
It's just that there's like no room on the end.
Bethlehem? I don't want Bethlehem, dude. That's fucking.
I was riffing on that a little bit.
My pitch for this is that the writers of the show, they don't know that they think Jesus just lives in a barn like permanently. So now they're at like Jesus's house and it's a barn. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So it's not that the right, like in this world, they're right. Like Jesus is, maybe this isn't his line, but Jesus is like, oh, sick, my house, the barn.
Yeah, he's like, all right, great. Thanks for helping me get home to the barn.
Yeah, and can Joseph and Mary still be there with him? Like he just.
Yeah, sure. I live with my parents, he says.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The whole gang is at a barn, like from a painting of Jesus being born. Jesus. Hey guys, thanks for helping me get back to my house. No problem, Jesus. We're just happy to fucking, I don't know. Indiana Joe says his parents are typical Jewish parents like Kyle's parents from South Park. And Automod was like, you want to say the word Jewish?
Uh-oh.
So I'm permitting the word typical Jewish.
Let it through. So I have a question though, a logistical question, which of course matters as much as we need it to, but uh wasn't Jesus Christ working? Should he go he delivered them a pizza, right? And then they
Wait,
decided
what?
to was Jesus Christ working and delivered pizza to Koopa and then they were like
That's funny. If I like
or
that.
did they kidnap him?
I like
And
that they
then
delivered it. He delivered it and they kidnapped him.
in my mind, it was all one fell swoop. Like Koopa's minding his own business one day. They get a bunch of pizza. He goes, hey, delivery king, huh? That's it. Grab them. We'll use the boxes and the tables to
Yeah, that's really
crucify
funny.
them.
I like that a lot.
And so, yeah. So maybe is there? Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Well, let's have him just say it. No problem, Jesus. Um, how did you get captured?
Yeah, like what was even going on back
Jesus.
there?
He was like,
Yeah.
no problem. Jesus like, yeah, that Koopa guy ordered 4 large pizzas and then locked me right up. Uh, as soon as I got there. And then I don't know, fucking. I think like we should say that I think that he can help free the mushroom people, but he needs the Holy Grail,
Yeah,
and Koopa's got it.
that's right. That's right. Yeah,
So,
you're right.
So that's why they go back there for some reason.
Yeah, like
This
say
is page
we
4, by the way. We're on page 4.
we're good. Let's just keep moving. So then they're gonna say, hey, we were looking for the Holy Guacamole Grail, or what was it called?
This is
He'd be like, yeah, I saw it back there. We can go get it.
normally an episode would be like 12 to 15 minutes. So like
Yeah.
a real episode of the show would be like pages.
With 3 minutes of "Beat It" by Michael Jackson. So we trim some fat. That's all. I like to think.
The best.
But you know what? Shouldn't they just be like, hey, we're trying to get the Holy Grail of guacamole? And he's like, oh yeah, big cup of guacamole. You don't forget a thing like that.
Mm-hmm. That Koopa guy ordered 4 unlocked new episode. Why am I caring about like whether this line is funny? Like that should just be like,
Yeah, not every single line. You know.
let's just have Luigi say that sucks.
That sucks. Do you guys have garlic nuts? Can you say that?
Yeah.
Just then no one answers them and everyone moves on.
Hey, do you guys have garlic nuts? And then Jesus' parents pop in. Mary and Joseph. Mary, we're just so happy our little boy is home and safe. Yeah, Joseph. Yeah. I'm happy too. Even though I'm just his stepdad. His real dad is God. Kind of.
And I've never slept with my wife.
And I've never slept with my wife.
And then can Luigi say, I like them garlic nuts?
I'm gonna say we have a very adult and healthy thing going though, so don't worry about it. Don't worry or whatever. And then Luigi, what does Luigi say?
I like them garlic nuts.
I like them garlic. I like them garlic nuts.
Yeah.
Princess Toadstool has not even spoken yet.
I'm here too.
Hey, so Jesus, are you going to be able to free my people from the evil Pontius Koopa? Jesus Crust. Oh yeah, absolutely.
30 minutes or it's free. No, that might not make sense.
I just need my holy grail to. I see my holy grail to. Fucking.
Do my thing.
to do my whole thing.
Do my whole thing. I like that.
Thing where I do that. And hey mom, where's my grail? And then I don't know, sweetie. So then Jesus starts like tearing apart the barn. Where did I put my damn grail? And then fucking Joseph's like, maybe you were smoking out of it again? Like kind of angrily. You know what I'm talking about?
Out of the grail.
Remember you turned it into a bong?
Yeah. You told us you turned it into a lamp. It didn't work. But then you tried to show us how it worked, and you just got water everywhere.
It didn't work.
You told us it was a lamp, and then you tried to show us how it worked, and you got water everywhere.
You told us it was a lamp, and then you tried to show us how it works, and you got water everywhere. Before that happens, I just want to, oh my god. I just want Toad and Luigi make eye contact.
Oh.
Right? I mean...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Just a nod, just like...
Yeah.
More like a mental note, like something.
And then Jesus is like, oh no, I think I must have included it in Koopa's order. Koopa's got my grail and I need it.
Oh, should there be something like Toad or Luigi, meanwhile, trying to smoke weed out of like a Sprite 2-liter, and he like mixed them up on his delivery? Or no, that might not make sense.
Koopa's got my grail and I need it to do the thing that saves your people.
Oh, what, Kid Luigi or someone? I think he's talking about Kid High. Now we know that the grail is in fact a bond.
Luigi whispering to Toad. I think
he's talking about getting high.
Toad.
I was thinking like I don't need to shoehorn Toad and Luigi getting high in here, but we're just like
sorry, I did it this time.
No, but like it's just it's in the room. Like you need to like it's not shoehorned at all. It's just good shit, dude. Jeremy had Toad say whispering back, good shit, dude. It's my new favorite. All right. This is great.
Smash cut to Cooper ripping the bong.
Yeah. Going like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna live forever.
Hey Phil, how's it going? For those who are just joining us, we gave a poll and everyone voted that we're writing a script for the Passion of the Crust. So Punches Koopa wants to crucify our friend Jesus Crust, and the boys are trying to help him.
Jesus Christ lives with his parents, might operate a pizzeria out of the barn he was born in and still lives in.
I don't know if he operates a pizzeria so much as he is a delivery man.
I think we've done a good job because this is some of the conceptual questions we often had at the end of the
That's
actual
really
show.
true.
Just like, so wait a minute, what's Hercules' deal yet? Is he in a relationship
Why
with
is
the dog?
his name Fleas?
Does he have fleas? Does the dog have fleas? What's going on? You know, it was always
Is he to be respected?
Yeah, exactly. So I think we might be.
Am I the viewer intended to respect?
Yes, that's right. How should I feel?
Hercules, an episode we watched twice.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first one, the audio was wrong.
Yeah, it was corrupted or something. Right?
Fuck, man. So should we just like cut back to Koopa and he's like, He's
He's
just
ripping.
like ripping a
He's
bomb.
taking a rip. I don't really know how you turn a big cup into a bomb. Maybe kind of a gravity bomb. We don't need to overthink it. He's just ripping and coughing and
So I wrote interior Koopa's lair. Punch's Koopa is just ripping the fuck out of the Holy Grail, and then he's coughing.
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh man."
He could say it's. Is it funny to say I thought I'm going to live forever because that's like what happens when you drink from the Holy Grail.
I feel like I'm gonna be high forever.
Yeah, yeah, that's better.
I mean, the Holy Grail, as we know, is wooden.
That's right. There's the whole. I just remember like I know more from Indiana Jones than the Bible,
That's what I, my
but
own.
the
That's
whole
what I'm going
thing.
off of. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
not true. I'm sure that in the Bible,
No, there's three guys. They're trying to. They're picking cups.
they yeah. I had to imagine the King Arthur version of it
Yeah.
is less wooden.
Yeah. Do you think like I'm really interested in Steven Spielberg. Like I think his resume, like he's just made so many insanely well received and popular movies. And like I just think he's a really good there's a million good filmmakers. He is, I think, is a really talented filmmaker. And I think about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's funny to think about like were him and George Lucas just doing shots one night. And he's like, "Hey George, you want to see how interesting I can make people drinking out of cups?" And then he fucking did. Like, you know,
He did it. He pulled it off.
That's a really good scene. And drinking out of cups at the
Mossback says the Holy Grail isn't important in the Bible. It wasn't until later that people made it a big deal. They probably used regular cups. I don't think it's important in the Bible, but I'm curious if I have to imagine like the original people who came up with the idea for the Holy Grail. You know, whoever was like, "Oh yeah, you know about the King Arthur, yeah," or like, you know, the Last Supper, dude, yeah, oh yeah, he's got a really important glass. I have to imagine they're like, yeah, and it's fucking gold and shit, and it's like super dope. It's like the fucking fanciest cup you ever seen. And I don't know. I feel like they weren't things weren't like they weren't like subverting expectations. You
It
know.
reeks. That does make sense though. It reeks a little bit of that like turning the Hobbit into three movies a little bit. Like you guys remember the cup he had? You want to see the cup for? Can that be a big deal? It's like way after the fact.
That's really funny.
Trying to milk.
Can we
the
do a
thing.
spin-off about the whole cup? I mean,
We can
it's
do some
Jesus' cup. It's got to be an
man.
important cup if you're
Right.
if you're picking
Right.
cups.
I know
gotta
you
be
want
one
the
of
Third
big
Testament.
ones.
I know you want a New Testament. We're ready to talk about the cup for a while though. How's
We're gonna
that sound?
just do a quick cup thing. The cup's always what I wanted to do too. So it's not even like a cash grab. I was always in on the cup. That was my whole thing. Everything else was a lead up to the cup. What else is going on in this? Why are we cutting back to?
Oh, they're gonna ambush him and get the fucking thing, and then I'm still not clear how. What and then we have to be careful that this doesn't just turn into a Towley episode, by the way. But then I guess
My pitch for this is look.
because Jesus is going to get his thing that makes him do what he does, and then
I think at the end, and then they just have a Last Supper, and we never hear about why they needed the cup.
they could just space on it, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like if it
for
was an
obvious
actual Mario episode, they would like succeed, and then they'd just be like the end.
Yeah,
because they can't save the
Grail.
people,
That could be a thing. Like so we can they get the Grail back, however, and then big triumphant dinner at the end, victory dinner / Last Supper, and then it would just be like, oh, we got the cup back and saved the people, and then boom, we're home.
But,
right?
like, how many episodes do they save the person who's going to free Princess Toadstool's people, and then that's it?
Yeah, exactly. We're left to assume that, like, then from there everything's taken care of. Every episode doesn't end with them going home and like freeing their people. That's a good point. So yeah, I think they just need to they bust in here. They get the Grail. We do Last Supper.
Do you like my idea that he gets himself captured? I don't know why he would need to.
Yeah, I almost think it's probably like almost on the interest of time. Why don't they just ambush and have a fight scene, right?
That's true.
I know it's a little, and then I think we get big fight scene. I mean, we've covered all of our bases, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, normally, I think it would be a little longer if it was a real episode. They'd probably certainly show up and kidnap him, and then they would like be like, "Oh no!" Right? But who cares?
Yeah, who cares, man?
Right, who's the time for that shit? We're an hour and 45 minutes into this.
And yeah, man. So they need to bust in the walls, and Mario says, "Okay." So Pontius Koopa says, "Oh man, I feel like we hide forever." And then Mario says, "Correction. The only thing that's over is your reign of terror." Like he couldn't hear what he said.
Yeah. Bust through the wall of the lair.
And then Tricloud and Bowser, what? I couldn't hear out there.
Okay. Mario's like, correction. Or he says like, nuh-uh, Koopa.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, the only thing, the only food you'll be eating is plunger. And Pontius Koopa is like, that's not. I wasn't talking about that. I didn't say anything about that.
That doesn't sound like what I said at all.
It doesn't sound like what I said at all. Shrek had one. Yeah, what? Had two. Huh? Had three. K? What's another one? What did this guy say?
Okay. What?
What? He says like what?
It could be like pardon.
Oh, there we go. Pardon? Mouser, I truly hate this guy.
I like this little thing that we found.
What's a song that should play? I'm trying to think.
Psalm, did you say?
No, what song? I feel like that now.
What's a good song? Jeremy, do you know Psalms offhand?
I feel like there should be a song that like an '80s hit that's like vaguely based on this.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Of like, what do you mean, like a vaguely religious song or something? Or like,
I don't know, just like a like if
that
there
what
were,
Heaven by Warrant, is that like?
I don't know what that is, honestly. The problem is I can't play music because Twitch is such a fucking stupid.
Oh
bullshit.
yeah, we're walking into a yeah.
Is there like YouTube? I'm trying to I'm going to the YouTube audio library. I'm just seeing if I can find like Christian rock or something. You know?
Well, yeah, and then so we'll have a big Christian rock.
Like a Prayer by Madonna.
That's good. Oh, Papa Don't Preach, also by Madonna. Yeah, okay.
Those are very funny.
Stairway to Heaven. Like a Prayer is pretty fun. Papa Don't Preach is funny.
I think that sorry, I think like Jesus Freak is really good. I think Like a Prayer is really funny. Living on a Prayer is really funny too.
Well, Living on a Prayer is good. That's like a rocker, you know, upbeat.
Yeah, let's do Living on a Prayer.
Living on a Prayer. Thank you, everybody. I don't know if I thank the Paisanos enough just for hanging out.
Can I find like a terrible Living on a Prayer cover? Is that playable?
Whoa!
Is that allowed?
I'm halfway there. Oh!
No, that must be against the rules.
I'm living on a prayer. I'm trying to do Toad karaoke if you need me to vamp for you at all.
Yeah, I can't play this, unfortunately. This is against the rules. What a stupid fucking bullshit.
I'm like Cowboy Mario. On a steel horse I ride.
So anyway, just like Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer begins playing. Oh my gosh, Mark, you jumped so high.
Sorry. I got a dog here. I gotta mute myself when my dog.
I like that Georgie hates this bit, dude.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
My wife to the rescue, letting the dog out of the room.
Twice.
My wife is like the closest thing we have to a producer.
That's very funny. Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer begins playing, but it's a very strange cover done by saying by a woman who is okay at singing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she's okay. Yeah.
If they could use this cover, why couldn't they just use the original? None of this makes any sense. Okay, so then we need like Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toadstool launch into a 4-minute fight with King Koopa. Sorry, Punches Koopa and his cronies.
Nice pull on cronies.
Thanks. Let's just get some like specifics in there, right? Like montage.
Are you gonna be quiet, Ripley?
No, Ripley's not gonna be quiet.
Oh my god, guys, we got problems here.
How about this? Mario has a plunger, and he's sword fighting with Punches Koopa, who has a pizza roller.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Yeah, brilliant.
They kind of go back and forth. Who cares? I don't need to write that.
Yeah.
Luigi has sausage links that he is using as sort of nunchucks. Or using as like a big chain. Sometimes he takes a bite out of it. Toad is just fucking
stabbing
people
Toad
with garlic knots. That's pretty funny. Let's take that Toadstool then. Let's take this Princess Toadstool. Let's do Princess Toadstool is pummeling people with garlic knots.
Then Toad has a knife?
Yeah, just throwing them, knocking out Koopa Troopas left and right with headshot after headshot. Toad just has a fucking knife. He slashes fuck man.
He cuts one of Triclide's heads off.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
And then Mouse is like, "Thank you. That's one less for me to deal with."
Okay, yeah, he slices one of Triclide's heads off. Triclide, head 1. Oh no. Triclide, head 2. Oh no. Everyone kind of waits for a third. But it never comes.
Dude, Jeremy, we're such half-ass writers, but we just rule of 3 to 3. Do you know?
We rule 3 to 3.
We did like a rule of 3 squared, doing a fucking Mario fart show. Like, saying we can't stop.
Pichulana, I did not mean a.
Like a rolling pin is being pointed out. Maybe that's like the.
I meant like a pizza roller though, like the little like rolling knife thing, right?
It's like a wooden thing with handles on either end of the rolling part.
No,
that you would roll dough flat. That's what I'm picturing.
I'm picturing
a pizza slicer, like a cutter, like a pizza cutter. A cutter, I guess.
One of oh no, am I wrong? Slitting, yeah, one of these fucking guys.
A slicer, a circular,
pizza slitting roller.
Oh, that dough. Oh, like a docker, like to dock the dough.
No, like when you cut 8 slices.
Yes. Okay. The roller. Yeah. The standard. Okay. I'll
make it a pizza slice roller.
Slicer.
Pizza slicer.
Yeah, pizza slicer's good. Okay.
Pizza cutter. Okay, man, that makes most sense.
But a rolling pin and a plunger, though, because they're like, it'd be like 2 wooden things. That's just why I pictured it. I mean,
that to me is fair. That probably makes more sense, and I'm more than willing to change it to that. But for some reason, it's very, for some reason, like knocking people over the heads with a pizza roller is less funny to me than brandishing a pizza cutter as like a
That's
weapon.
funny.
Like the little
Yeah.
circle thing, like
It's funny. Yeah. No, yeah.
it's like lethal but not. You know what I mean? It's a knife but not. You couldn't. It's a circle knife.
Yeah.
I
It is
guess
a
that's a
circle
song.
knife. It is a circle knife. That's weird. I just want to make sure your vision's coming through is the big thing. I
Thank
just
you,
want to
Mark.
make
I
sure that
appreciate
that's
that.
the thing here. It's not about what I think we should change it to,
Yeah.
because I just want to make sure that it comes through.
Um,
Thank God.
what is Jesus up to?
What is it? He's
I was just
well,
like
he
Pizza Crust grabs
he
the
gets it.
Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Jesus. There it is. Here it is. Now I can finally do what I need to do.
And then
Luigi and Toad make eye contact. Jesus lights up. He begins to shake. He begins to shake violently. His eyes open up, but
oh boy.
where there were once pupils, there is now just light. He begins to grow twice as large, 3 times as large, 50 feet, 50 feet, feet
My God.
tall.
He's Voltroning or something.
Yeah, Jesus. Crust. Voice booming. I am a god. Pontius Koopa. What the fuck? What the coop?
He would just like run away or something at this point, right? Is that
Yeah, he's just like, oh my god.
I gotta coop out of here so that I may coop another day or whatever.
I
Whatever it
gotta
say.
get the coop out of here. Coop in my language means fuck. Jesus Crust.
And then what if he yelled, "Get cooped"? No.
I like that. Jesus stomps violently on a pack of 6 or 7 Koopa Troopas. They died. Punches Koopa. Get cooped, y'all. He throws a bottle at a wall, and it turns into a door.
Oh yeah, lovely. Boom, we got him out.
He who coops and runs away lives to coop another day. Once again, I mean fucking.
And then he goes out the door, and then God / Jesus Christ in his booming voice says, "Son of a bitch, stiffed me."
Jesus Christ. Booming voice. Son of a bitch. Stiffed me. He shrinks back down to normal size. Princess Toadstool. Yay! We did it. Should he be cut? Yeah, Jesus. This is a go-to for me.
So,
Jesus is he's covered in the blood of the Koopa Troopers.
now we gotta get some blood stuff in here.
He's
You're right.
stomped on. That's funny. Mother Cooper stiffed me. That's funny. I'll make it.
Oh, Mother Cooper stiffed me, right? Because he just explained what the Koopa. Yeah, that's funny. Mother Koopa stiffed me. Solid. Great pitch there. Thank you, Seneca Flowers.
This is our second line. I think we barely gave anyone lines this episode. This is a very short one.
Princess. Yeah.
That's okay though.
7 pages. I don't know.
I think cut to like exterior, the barn, day. Jesus Crust is at the center of a long table. Surrounded on each side by Mario,
Supper.
Luigi, Toad.
Should there just be like Mario characters that we've not seen, but for some, you know what I mean? Like
Mary. How many do we need?
So you could just have. I mean, we should have Dry Bones in there because we love Dry Bones.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Would Wario be there?
Is it 12? It's 12 apostles though, right?
So like Donkey Kong.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You could do
5.
like.
I want to get like Mary,
Yoshi,
Joseph. Oh, sure, yeah. We don't need Mary and Joseph, right? Let's do Mouser. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 7 more. Yoshi, Donkey Kong.
You could do like
Dry Bones, Master Chief. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 3 more. Master Chief.
The girl from Gone Home.
Yeah.
I was thinking about our shirt we have coming.
Yeah, we do have a shirt of that coming out. Gina's fun. Judas is fun. We need 3 more. 3 more. Let's Steve Jobs.
And you could have the real Judas there too.
From Microsoft Word and Judas. I think we should cut Steve Jobs. Make it
Okay.
Make it Waluigi. Okay. Jesus Crust is at the center of a long table surrounded on each side by Mario, Luigi, Toad, the Princess. I'll make it Princess Toadstool.
Oh, okay.
Toadstool, Mouser, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Dry Bones, Waluigi, Master Chief, Clippy from Microsoft Word, and Judas.
Clippy.
Jesus Crust. Thanks for helping me back there, everybody. And then Mario's like, yeah. Hey, when do we get to do the supper? I'm starving. And then, everybody laughs.
But is there not food on the table right now?
Yeah, there is food on the table, I think.
Okay. We should have that in that beginning, just like that they're all eating or something, just to, right?
Yeah. Everybody laughs.
Does Mario believe this is all just like a prelude to the supper?
Princess Toadstool, haha. Yeah. Also, by the way, are you like literally God? Jesus. Yeah, I guess so. So then, is pasta power not real?
Oh, I forgot about pasta power.
Luigi and Mario kind of shoot up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's totally fake, says Jesus Crust. Mario. What? Luigi.
Like,
What? Are you? What?
would it be like Constantine just put that all in the Bible one day?
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, Jesus. Do you want it to be Constantine? That's funny.
Isn't that? I think
he's not around yet, though. I mean, that's a few hundred years later. I don't know if
that's
that
right.
matters.
You're right. Yeah, we're merging up things. Same as the Holy Grail being.
Oh yeah, that's just
scooched up in importance and things. Yeah.
Mario and Luigi begin having a panic attack. But Mama always said Pasta Man was the one true God. If Pasta Man's not real, then what's next? Is Dad not real?
Oh, and then
I've never even met Dad.
Joseph's not there, but he could be like, it's possible because
it's always been. Yeah, that's funny.
Sorry, though. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's always been Mama because they never talk about Dada. They always talk about Mama.
That's right. We met Dad. It's always been Mama.
Joseph, don't even get me started on Dad's not being around. Everybody laughs. Mario, no, shut the fuck up. What is happening? My
And then
life
just,
is.
and then, I just picture that Mario like circle closing on him like Looney Tunes style. Like,
Yeah, I
oh,
know. Yeah, the circle.
ending of the episode.
The ending starts to close on Mario's face. Mario, no, I'm not done here. Duh, I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah. Then Toad says, "All Marios are bastards."
All Mario's are. Should you say all Koopas are bastards?
No, I don't know. I think at this point that's a callback to a line we cut. To be honest.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like there should be like one more joke. I don't know
Oh,
what it would
do we have a
be.
blow off line or something? I mean, because what's the last thing Jesus Crust said? Do we need? Where do we leave him?
Jesus Christ, the last thing he said was, yeah, that's total nonsense.
Okay. What if there's some sweet but funny way that shows that Mario and Luigi still believe in pasta power? Okay, Mario looks over on a log, and there's Jesus Christ, Anakin Skywalker, and a pile of spaghetti.
Yeah, that's funny to me.
Okay.
It's like I'm gonna put real quick. Jesus Christ, he said, oh yeah, that's total nonsense. It's like a parody of the whole flying spaghetti monster thing.
Yeah, I was just
Which
thinking about that
itself
unfortunate
is
tie
kind
that
of
let's let's make it work
parody.
for us. Brilliant.
So it's
Brilliant.
pretty silly.
Really do love it, Jeremy.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm not done here. I'm having a panic attack.
Where do you go from there, though, when Mario protests against the show ending?
I mean, I was just thinking he just yells. Like Toad says like a dumb line, and then Mario screams and it ends. But I also really like the idea of it.
Oh,
The Anakin Skywalker thing is really funny though.
mm-hmm. Yeah, because I forgot about the circle closing. After credit scene. How about this? We go to credits. We fade to black. Mario screams over the entire credits. And then we cut back to him and we do the Return of the Jedi ending.
That's funny.
I don't know.
They don't really have credits though, is the only thing.
They don't. They do the Mario. They go back to the live action. You're right.
What's a rhyme? What Toad says like, well, I'm having a bowl of Mario screams as the screen closes.
Oh, I see. I'm having
black.
a bowl of spaghetti.
Okay, something like that.
Yeah, it's funny. Perfect. Everyone laughs, and then that gets a laugh. So it's like except for Mario. How's that?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. It's like the cheesy ending, Then I think so. I think we run this fucker back here. We print it. We animate it. We sell it.
Cool. That's it. I threw in at the end Luigi's off screen saying, "Are we going to be okay, Mario?" And then Mario screams, and then
Okay.
it ends.
All right.
Should I do a little Twitter post saying we're gonna do a little read through of this?
If you'd like, but we're doing heat numbers here pretty soon.
We are.
Not quite. I would do it though. Do you want to do it? And do you want to vamp while
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, thank you.
All right, we're reading through the script we wrote live on Twitch in the last 2 hours. Mute Mark until he comes back. Come hang with us. Come tell us our how bad we are at the voices. Okay. Tweet. How's everybody doing? We're vamping over here. Let's read some comments. It ends with Captain Lou does the Mario while looking like he's having a severe existential crisis. Toad strokes Mario's beard. Shut up and eat your pasta. Yeah, Mario doesn't have a beard, Kryptonite. He's got a mustache. Notably has a mustache. Cheese Crust offers his body. Oh, right. We never did the body of Jesus. I'll throw it in there before Mark comes back. I'm going to have Jesus say, hey, man, you want some of my body? People seem to be into that. It's just bread. I don't know if it's in poor decorum to plug my stream. When we streaming Mother 3 when you guys are done. If you start before we're done, I will happily raid you if I can figure out how to do that. Sorry, 1 second, Mark. I muted you by accident. Or I didn't by accident. You gotta unmute yourself, Mark. But I didn't want your bathroom. There you are. I don't want your bathroom trip to be on our.
Thank you. Oh, that Naked Gun gag.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Thank you, everybody. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry.
All right.
Thank you. Please. Sorry.
Let's run through the top. I threw a little joke at the bottom that you'll see when we get to it.
Looking forward to it.
Let's do this.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yeah, it was fun. Who do you want to play in this?
I think, do you want to just stick what we had? I feel like that's probably just going to be in our muscle memory, and it might be weird to start.
So then, but then the only thing is like
Mary,
Toadstool, Mary, Joseph, and Jesus.
I can take Toadstool and Mary, and then we'll just know that I took all the new female characters. If you take Joseph, and then I can take Jesus because I feel like you're doing Mario and the narrator.
So you're doing.
So that's kind of a lot. Is that?
No, yeah, that's fine. You're doing Jesus, and I'm doing. Who am I doing? Joseph.
You just got Joseph.
Okay.
But still Mario Koopa in the narrating, so I still feel like you're doing a lot of that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
None of these characters have a lot of lines.
True. There's not a lot here. We wrote a short thing.
It's pretty short.
Okay. No fat. No fat on this.
The Passion.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
No. Go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
Oh, look at you, sneaky. You got a drink for yourself.
I keep them in my bathroom. I don't.
The Passion of the Crust by Jeremy Kaplowitz, Mark Roebuck, and Twitch Chat. Characters by Shigeru Miyamoto. Exterior, Bible Land. Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Toadstool are traveling through the hills of Bible Land in a bathtub being pulled by a camel. The ground is one color of green and the sky is one color of purple. Plumber's Log, number 33. We are in Bible Land. We were searching for the magical prophet Jesus Crust so that he could help free the mushroom people from King Koopa's evil reign of terror. But also, we were pretty hungry. On the road to where they're going, there are a handful of dead, crucified people.
All of these crucifixions are making me hungry for one of Mama's shish kebabs.
How can you be hungry? Those people have all been persecuted for their beliefs, dudes. It's all written right here in this pamphlet.
Did you say hamflet?
Fuck.
No, I said pamphlet. This is really serious. If we don't follow these rules, we will spend an eternity in hell, dudes.
Did you say an eternity in mozzarella? Real quick, just because someone asked in the chat, I'll post this on the Hard Drives website, and if you look to like YouTube or whatever podcast this ends up on, the link will be in there.
As far as the script, Jeremy is addressing a question that this script will be
it'll be online.
Viewable, downloadable, performable. Put this on in your high school.
Put it on your high school. High school production of the Passion of Crust.
Yeah.
Exterior cliff later. Mouser and Triclide are on a cliff looking at Mario and his friends through one of the binocular things that isn't two but just for one eye. Oh no, the Mario brothers are here. We better warn Punches Koopa.
Yes.
Honestly, dude, you fucking suck to hang out with. Cut 2. Interior, Koopa's lair. Punches Koopa is hanging out on a big throne in a lavish, within-budget lair, surrounded by 3 Koopa Troopas dressed in Roman garb.
Hey, boss, we're done eating all these pizzas so that you can have the little plastic table things that go in them.
Perfect. I don't know what does he sound like again?
I don't even know.
Perfect.
That's pretty good.
According to my evil plan to use those with which to nail Jesus Crust to a cross.
That's right, Pontius Koopa. I'll go throw the boxes away then.
No, I need those too. I'm going to use them to make the cross. It's going to be a whole thing. Never again will anyone in Bible land claim they're the king of delivery. My voice is done. It's shot.
Yeah, we're fucked. The Koopa Troopa. We should give Koopa Troopa more lines next time. Hey, where is that guy anyway?
I have him locked up in a cell deep in the dungeons where he'll never escape. Cut to interior.
Being told I'm doing an Adam West type Koopa Troopa. I'm being told by Indiana Jones. No,
fair,
I'll take it. You're not wrong. Where is that guy anyway?
The Koopa Troopa voices were some of my favorite voices in the show because they would just do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah. That's a great point, Jeremy. I don't want to do an Adam West. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
It's fine.
Hey, where is that guy?
A great question, my podcast co-host.
Great question, Koopa Troopa.
Great Bob Forward's balls.
Cut to interior, the dungeons later. Toad pops out from a vent at the top of the cell and lands in front of Jesus Crust, who looks exactly like a painting version of Jesus, but in a pizza delivery outfit.
Hey, dude, we're here to help you escape.
How does he sound?
Like a surfer guy.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm finally free, like a pizza delivered after more than 30 minutes. Hey, you're not a cop, right? If you're a cop, you have to tell me.
I'm not a cop, dude.
Toad pulls Jesus through the vent and they're gone. How do they escape the dungeon? They just do. Cut to interior, barn, night. The whole gang is at a barn, like from a painting of Jesus being born.
Hey, guys, thanks for helping me get back to my house.
No problem, Jesus.
Oh, that Koopa guy ordered 4 large pizzas and then locked me up right as soon as I got there. Oh, that sucks. Hey, do you guys have garlic nuts?
Jesus' parents pop in, Mary and Joseph.
We're just so happy our little boy is home and safe.
Sorry, real quick, I just want to throw in a line underneath here.
Oh, sure.
I feel like we forgot to add this joke. We set it up and then didn't.
Thank you. Good catch. We do some light revisions here on the hard drive show, which there's no good reason to call it show. I just like it. It's fun. We're the show pod.
Sorry. Anyway, can you do the Mary line one more?
Okay. We're just so happy our little boy is home and safe.
Yeah, me too. I don't know my Joseph Bush should
do it.
Yeah, I'm happy too. Even though I'm just his stepdad, his real dad is God. And I never slept with my wife or nothing. We have a very adult and healthy thing going on. So, don't worry or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. I still live with my parents. I like them garlic nuts.
Hey, so, Jesus, are you going to be able to free my people from the evil Pontius Koopa?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just need my holy grail to do my whole thing where I do that. Hey, Mom, where's my grail?
Jesus starts tearing apart the barn.
Wait. Well, Mary said, I don't know, sweetie. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Jesus starts tearing apart the barn.
Where did I put my damn grail?
Hey, maybe you were smoking out of it again. Remember you turned it into a bong? Toad and Luigi make eye contact. You told us it was a lamp, and then you tried to show us how it works, and you got water everywhere?
Oh, no. I think I must have included it in Koopa's order. Koopa's got my grail and I needed to do the thing that saves you people. I think he's talking about getting high. Good shit, dude.
Cut to interior Koopa's lair. Pontius Koopa is ripping the fuck out of the Holy Grail. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna be high forever. Suddenly, Mario and the gang busts through the wall. Is it bursts? Should I mean to say bursts?
Maybe burst would be good. Yeah.
Busts is weird.
You could take that a different way if one were so inclined.
Bursts through the wall of the lair. Nuh-uh, Koopa. The only food you'll be eating is plunger. That doesn't sound like what I said at all.
Yeah, what?
Huh? Pardon?
I truly hate this guy. Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer begins playing, but it's a very strange cover sang by a woman who's okay at singing. If they could use this cover, why couldn't they just use the original? None of this makes any sense. Montage. Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toadstool launch into a 4-minute fight with Punch's Koopa and his cronies.
Doesn't really matter.
Mario has a plunger and sword fighting with Punch's Koopa, who has a pizza cutter.
That's a lot.
Luigi has sausage links that he's using as like a big chain. Sometimes he takes a bite out of it. Princess Toadstool is pummeling people with garlic knots, knocking out Koopa Troopers left and right with headshot after headshot. Toad just has a fucking knife. He slashes one of Triclyde's heads off.
Oh no! Oh no!
Everyone kind of waits for a third, but it never comes. Thank God. Jesus Christ grabs the Holy Grail.
Here it is. Now I can finally do what I need to do.
Luigi and Toad make eye contact. Jesus lights up. He begins to shake violently. His eyes open up, but where there was once pupils, there is now just light. He begins to grow twice as large, 3 times large, 50 feet tall.
I am a god.
What the coop? I gotta get the coop out of here. Coop in my language means fuck. Jesus stomps violently on a pack of 6 or 7 Koopa Troopas. They die. Get cooped, y'all. He throws a bottle at a wall. It turns into a door. He who coops and runs away lives to coop another day. Once again, I mean fucking. He bails.
Mother Cooper stiffed me.
Jesus shrinks back down to normal size. He's covered in the blood of the Koopa Troopas he stomped on. Yay, we did it! Cut 2. Exterior, the barn, day. Jesus Crust is at the center of a long table surrounded on each side by Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess Toadstool, Mouser, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Drybones, Waluigi, Master Chief, Clippy from Microsoft Word, and Judas. There is food on the table and everybody's eating.
Thanks for helping me back there, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, when do we get to the supper? I'm starving. Everybody laughs. Haha, yeah. Also, by the way, are you like literally a god?
Yeah, I guess so.
So then, is pasta power not real? Luigi and Mario kind of shoot up.
Yeah. Oh, that's totally fake.
What?
Are you what? Oh, yeah. That's just total nonsense. It's like a parody of the whole flying spaghetti monster thing, which itself is kind of a parody. So it's, pretty silly to begin with.
Mario and Luigi begin having a panic attack.
But Mama always said Pasta Man was the one true God.
If Pasta Man's not real, then what's next? Is Dad not real?
I've never even met Dad. It's always been Mama.
Don't get me started on Dad's not being around. Everybody laughs. No, shut the fuck up. What is happening? My life is falling apart.
Hey, man, you want something in my body? People seem to be into that. It's just bread, really.
The ending circle starts to close on Mario's face. No, I'm not done here. I'm having a panic attack.
Well, I'm having a bowl of spaghetti.
Be dudes.
Yeah, dudes.
Everyone laughs.
Are we going to be okay, Mario?
Mario screams as the screen closes to black. The end.
There it is.
That's it, man. Thanks for hanging.
I think it was good. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Thanks for chipping in lines. Thanks for fact checking our facts. Thanks for being you, Jeremy. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking about what you talk about when I went to the bathroom. Doesn't matter. Not my business.
I don't even remember, dude. I think I just read chat.
That rules. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys so much for hanging out, for helping, all that stuff. Oh, should we say next week we do this on Thursdays? Next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're not going to do a stream probably. We're going to take a week off from streaming.
So week off stream
next week because people are going to be doing Thanksgiving stuff.
Yeah, probably just
Zoom in their parents. Go Zoom your parents.
Zoom your parents. Send them a picture of turkey. Google it. Say you made it. They'll be so happy for you.
I think we now have an obligation to write more of these, right?
I mean, we came up with a list.
Blade Plumber.
The Shining Star.
The Evil Bread.
What was Tron? It was just Trode.
Trodon.
Can it be Trode?
Trode is better. Trode is a lot better.
I bet if it was Trode, it would have cleaned up. No, I don't know. Yeah,
thanks for
that's
listening.
I don't know if we're doing MVPs, but I got to give it to my wife.
Yeah,
This was-
MVP goes to Taylor for coming up with that and for getting rid of the dogs.
and just all front to back. Yeah,
and for
good
being
stuff.
married to Mark.
For being married, making me happy enough to fucking think about cartoons all day and not jumping into a fucking
All
thing.
right.
I don't know.
Have a good
Yeah.
one. Goodbye forever. Stay out of the woods.
See you soon,
next
guys. Happy
week.
Thanksgiving. Be safe.